Hey you guys, it's me Jade and welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing more of my day-to-day life and answering questions just so you guys can get to know me and who I am a little bit more.
What's up? I'm Master, I'm Jade's best friend. Here to, unwind and get into some things. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so first question. Who is YM Baby?
Oh, YM Baby is my alter ego. That's me when I feel like popping it, put it in their face. YM Baby is my alter ego.
Okay.
That's the more flashy me, the spicy, don't take no shit from nobody, talk to, you get what you give. That's YM Baby.
Who is Jade?
Jade is the sweet, soft, kind, loving, just loves everybody, cares for everybody, just want to see everybody win, doesn't like negativity, doesn't like anything that's going to dampen the mood. Jade is just good vibes. So
do you feel like who you are is more of Jade or YM Baby?
I feel like who I am is more of Jade. But I feel like social media brings more of the YM Baby out.
So this YouTube channel will be a mixture of both, or will it be more so Jade or more so YM Baby?
Hopefully it's just all Jade. I just want to be Jade. I don't want to be YM Baby.
So this is just Jade, natural, hair down her back, natural hair.
Real hair, chill vibes, home, just the real me.
So where are you from?
So I'm from South Florida. I'm sticking with it. I'm from South Florida. Broward County, Palm Beach. I'm from South Florida.
Do you feel like South Florida played a good part in molding you into becoming the woman that you are today?
Oh yeah, I couldn't picture being from nowhere else, being raised nowhere else. I love being a Florida girl. I think if I was from anywhere else, I'd be like soft.
So is that soft in what aspect? Like soft?
Soft in like character wise.
So being from South Florida has molded you basically to have thicker skin.
Yes, maybe. Tough skin, thick skin. I mean, we was talking about it the other day, like we grew up cracking on each other. So you gotta be able to take a joke. You gotta be able to know how to give a joke. Right. You can't take nothing personal. You gotta be able to keep it moving. You either the one doing the laughing or you getting laughed at. Sometimes you're gonna have it on both ends, but hey, you gotta keep it going every day. So yeah, I feel like being from South Florida like molded my character a lot.
Okay, so you're from South Florida, and during your time in South Florida, you brought your son into this world. And tell us a little bit about like you and your son, bonding, the things I like to do.
So I did not beat teen pregnancy. I didn't. I was pregnant at 16. But hey, look at me now. Multi-millionaire. So I did meet it, didn't I?
All right, you did.
Yeah, so I mean, I proved the statistics wrong, and they was all against me from the beginning. Like, I was pregnant at 16, so I was a senior in high school. Was not on track to graduate. I think my GPA was like 1 point something by the time I found out I was pregnant. I was always like really popular in school, so when I got pregnant, the principal tried to kick me out of school because I was pregnant, and he said I was a bad influence on the kids. So I literally had to go through court and like fight just to stay in school while I was pregnant. So getting pregnant at a young age really like changed me a lot, because number one, it was like, okay, you about to be a mom. This is serious. You got to tighten up. You actually have to it made me want to be a role model, like live the right way, because I was not on the right path at all.
So when you had your son, do you feel like your story is like the regular teen mom story, like you were struggling with your child, or is your story the same as opposed to like the millions of moms where it's like my son makes me go harder, or is it like you and your child's father, you were good, like, you know what I'm saying, or like?
Well, no, I mean, my story was the same, still struggling because I was in school. So now I'm struggling to graduate high school, struggling to figure out what I want to do in life still living with my mom, at the time. And my baby father was in my life. We were still together. He was there through my whole pregnancy, but he was also young too. He had just graduated high school also. So neither one of us had a plan for our lives. And honestly, when I found out I was pregnant, I will never forget. I took my pregnancy test in the school bathroom. Oh, that ruined my whole day. Whole day was ruined.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Were you scared to tell your mom?
Yeah.
I was scared to tell my mom, but when I told her, she told me she already knew. She like, I already knew. You've been sleeping and eating. And my mom also was a teen mom.
Okay. So was she understanding at that time? Like, hey. Oh, yeah.
Super loving, welcoming, understanding. Told me it was my decision on what I wanted to do, but she supported whatever decision I wanted to make. She wasn't mad at me at all. Very understanding.
Great. Mm-hmm. So is there any encouraging words that you want to like encourage teens out there who are like teen moms or pregnant currently? Like, what advice would you give them, like, knowing now that
it's not the end, it's actually the beginning, and it's the best part of the story? Because honestly, if I did not, I'm not saying like go get pregnant if you're a teenager. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if I did not have my baby when I did, I would not be where I am now. Because I wouldn't have had nothing to motivate me, nothing to work for, like nothing to do anything for. I would have just been out in the world just confused, because that's what I was doing when I got pregnant with him. I was just out partying, not focused on things that are important, not focused on school, not focused on, graduating. And when I got pregnant with my son, he literally made me focus on the important things in life. So sometimes we just all need that redirection.
So being that you had to grow up fast, you had your kid, you finished high school, of course, you graduated.
With a 3.6. Brought that GPA up from I think it was a 1.3 to a 3.6.
So doing that, you completed school, you graduated, you walked the stage. Was right there in that moment you knew like you wanted to get into stocks, or what did your life look like moving forward after high school? Like, what were your thoughts? What was your plan then?
So I still went to college. I always wanted to be a teacher. I went to school for early child care. So in high school, I was in dual enrollment for the early child care program. I wanted to be a teacher, like an elementary school teacher.
So you feel like, in life, like where you are now, like you knew then what your purpose was, and like to see yourself now actually surviving and thriving in your purpose. What words of encouragement do you have to give to people that know their purpose, but they're fearful to pursue it?
This is your life. Nobody gonna write the story but you. So you can't be afraid to write your own story. And the thing about life is you can do whatever you want. No matter if you succeed at it or fail at it, that's literally the goal in life, just to do whatever you want, no matter how many times it takes, no matter how many times you switch up what you want to do, you do what you want to do. There's no reason to be afraid.
All right, so let's talk about dating. So we're done with high school. We've had our baby. We know what it is that we want to do in life. Clearly, we went down a different path. Do you feel like at that time, like your relationship changed or stopped you from doing what it was? Like, let's talk about like the influence on like your dating life in that moment, because it's clear that you didn't become a teacher. So what stopped you?
I didn't become an elementary school teacher.
Right. So what stopped you, like what happened during that moment to where it stopped you from pursuing being a teacher?
Different men that I dated who did different things and introduced me to different type of lifestyles and different types of way of living definitely helped me change my career path. Because me wanting to be a teacher, I used to always hear, oh, ain't no money in that. You can't survive off that. You can't be a teacher. So, you know, me looking up teacher salary and getting so much backlash from everybody else like around me about how teachers don't get paid enough, it did make me just not want to be a teacher anymore.
So what did you do? Like, what was next from there?
So then I started working like regular job, like at a call center, just to make some money at the time, fresh out of high school. That was actually my first and last job I ever worked in my life. So what made me stop working though is that I was looking around at my colleagues, co-workers. They was all like 30, 40, and here I am 18, 19 years old. Hated coming to work, hated the job, hated the pay. And I will never forget, I was sitting in my little cubicle in front of my computer one day watching YouTube. It's like I just got a download, like, you 18, 19 years old, you will never get this time back ever, but you could always find a new job. So it's like I got a push that just say, go do what you want to do. So I quit my job and never looked back.
And when you quit, what did you do?
Whatever I wanted to do. At the time, I was modeling. So that's one thing that made me really push me to quit my job, because I'm getting booked for all these big music videos, you know, Migos and Kodak and Future, and I couldn't take the bookings because I was at work. I'm at work while I'm supposed to be doing the music videos. So I just quit, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and I'll figure it out.
And this wasn't like this era of like being booked for music videos, because now it's easy to be booked for music videos. No. This is like
10 years ago, literally 10 years ago.
Where people dreamed and it wasn't easy accessible to just say, hey, I want to wake up, let me DM somebody to be in a music video.
Yeah, no,
like
Instagram wasn't even a thing for real then. Like, Instagram was just, I think Instagram had just came out in 2012 at the time. So I was like, yeah, a lot of people wasn't even using Instagram. So I was really through a booking agency at the time. Like, I got hired through a booking agency. So it was not easy. And it's never easy to get big music video roles for big artists like that. This was at the time where Bad and Bougie came out.
You didn't get left off.
I did get left off Bad and Bougie because I was at work. Yeah, I did.
Right.
I was real mad about that.
So you're on Instagram, you modeling, you doing your thing, you popping it, like, and this is at the start before people were able to buy followers, people was able to just have like connections just through a DM. It was like through a real life
people
thing.
Actually had to like you.
Right. Like in real life, not just from a social media presence.
Yeah.
Like they had to really like you. You had to really look like something. So do you want to talk about the surgeries and all that stuff or no?
We can talk about the surgeries.
Because I want to ask because that's when you was natural, like you.
Yeah,
so
I was
that's
natural,
why I want to ask,
but I did end up getting my body done because I was moving more into the modeling.
Right.
So
but prior to all of that, you still was getting all of that. All of that still was happening. Like, because I want people to understand that you don't need the extras to be like, if it's in you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely not needed at all. But it's so crazy because when I was younger, I wanted to be a model. So I pretty much used the time. I used my young years to do everything I wanted to do when I was young. If I wanted to be a teacher, model, rapper, whatever. I did everything I wanted to do.
When did it hit that it's like, damn, I'm not a regular person for real. Like, it's like people is seeing something in me that maybe I'm not even recognizing that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that still has not hit me. I still feel like I'm a regular person. Pinch me.
It hit you.
No,
Okay.
because I feel like I'm still a regular person. Like, I don't feel like opportunities or anything like that is like singled out for special people. I feel like everyone's equal. Like, I don't hold any human to like, oh, just because you rich and you a celebrity that you better than other people, or you not regular. Like, we all just regular people. The only thing that might make us different is some of us actually work towards our goals or work towards things that we want in life, and some of us let fear hold us back.
Some people tackle fear head on, and some people just live in fear all day life.
Yeah, live in fear. And so that's the difference. It's like, me, I knew that I wanted to do things. I didn't let the fear of not knowing how I would pay my rent the next month or how I was gonna make my next paycheck. Like, I didn't let that fear hold me back.
Right. Or comparing yourself, because at that time you was just like, to the world, like, you know, you was shaped regular, like you didn't have enhancements. So for you, your mindset was there, like, I can be that. Like, you didn't compare yourself to the people that are in the music videos or doing that. You just felt like, I can do it. Like, it was nothing holding you back from nothing. You felt.
No, I was never like a self-conscious or like
Insecure.
I was never insecure.
So after the music videos, after you modeling and doing, like, what made you stop?
Modeling?
Yeah.
I didn't like being sexualized. Like, I like being sexy or looking good. I did not like being sexualized at all.
So you stopped modeling, you stopped doing all that because you noticed the traction that you were getting wasn't like what you like.
Yeah.
So it was like, I have to figure out something else where it's like, I'm being taken more serious, or what happened between that gap though? Because you were modeling and then for most you stopped, right? So
between that gap, I was being like around a lot of rappers, and I just felt like the life they rap about, I live. I'm around the same stuff every day, you know. I live the same lifestyle, so why I can't start rapping, doing music?
So that's what made you start wanting to do music. It's like, I actually don't want to be on the back end. I don't want to be behind the star. I want to be the star now. So that influenced you to say, you know what? I'm going to be a rapper. And you did that.
I did.
How do you feel about that? You happy about it? Like, is that still something on your radar, or like?
It's nothing that I will ever do again. But I'm happy I did it, and actually, that's where I got most of my supporters from. Is me doing music.
So you started doing music because you was influenced by, you know, being in the videos, doing your do. So what happened between the phase of you? What happened after you stopped doing music? What was the reason why you stopped doing music?
My boyfriend did not want me doing music no more.
Who
my
was
boyfriend at the time, my ex, Jody. Yeah, he told me no. Basically told me it was him or the music career.
And in that moment, you chose what?
I chose Tim.
What was 3 reasons why you chose him?
Because I loved him, and I didn't want it to be like, even though he met me doing music, I didn't want that to break us up.
You chose love.
I did. I chose love.
Let's be real. You chose love. You put your dream aside like most women do, and you chose love. So to your younger self, not looking at where you are now, because you didn't know then that you were going to be where you are now, do you feel like you just kind of lucked up to still be able to be successful? Like, would you encourage women to still? I wouldn't even call
it luck. I just know how to pivot.
Right.
Because it wasn't luck. It's not luck at all. You just got to always know how to pivot. But I would actually never encourage no one to ever do that.
For love. Follow your dreams, and always remember, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So
and then looking back, it's like, If someone loves you, they will never make you pick your passion. They will never give you an ultimatum between them and your passion.
If anything, they'll be supporting as they should be. So you got in this relationship, you found love, and you know, for that course of the time, that was the love of your life. That was your nigga. You ride. He riding, you rolling. Like you feeling it. You living a soft life. You chilling with your guy. How was that relationship? Like, how was y'all relationship?
It was good for what it was for in that moment, in that phase of my life. It was great, but was it perfect? No, not at all. Definitely taught me a lot.
You was with the man of your dreams at that time. You stopped doing music and you chose to be with him. So what does your life look like moving forward in that moment with him? Like what was like, okay, this is what I want to do? Or was it just, I just want to be soft, I just want to live up under the clouds?
So the thing I respect about him is he poured a lot into me. So because he didn't want me doing music, he was pushing me to do other things. Like, babe, what do you want to do? You want to start a business? Here's the money for the business. Here's the vendors. I'll go with you. I'll help you do this. Oh, you don't want to do that business no more? Boom, we move to the next business. You want to sell hair? You want to sell clothes? Like, he literally helped me. Like, he just always just say, I don't see that for you. I see you being a businesswoman. Like, I see you owning a business. So whatever business you want, I'm gonna put the money behind you, and we gonna start the business.
So do you feel like he saw something in you that you didn't see for yourself?
Yeah.
So
He did.
as it goes back to like your passion, do you feel like he had a passion for you, and that's what made him tell you like, hey, I don't see this for you. I see you going in a different, like I look at you differently. I see what's on the inside of you. So do you feel like how do you feel about that? Because that can get kind of tricky, because like how you said, you had a passion for one thing, but you're dealing with this guy that has a passion for you that sees something different from you. So do you, like, how do you discern like which road to take? Like,
That's a good question.
or like how you say, you just
I just picked love. And the thing that I respect the most about him is it wasn't just like, oh, I don't want you doing this, I just want you doing nothing, and I just want to take care of you. No, he just wanted me doing whatever I wanted to do, as long as it was not that.
So of course, you know, rest in peace, you know, that tragedy happened. And how did you feel like another change in your life? Because literally, if you notice it throughout your life, it's always constant change. You always losing a passion. Like if you think about it from the beginning up until now, you're always losing something, but you always end up on top every single time you take what's considered an L. So how was that transition to a person that supported you with everything in you, to now you done lost that person? How did you cope? How did you feel? How did you move on through life?
Do we have to talk about that?
No. Okay, so you dated. So what are you looking for now? What steps did you take to ensure that what you don't want anymore, you won't seek after it?
So I just build myself up to someone that I would want to be with. So I just want somebody now that's a reflection of me. Loving, good intentions, pure intentions, morals, character, you know, own business, hardworking.
You describing me?
No, I'm describing me.
Oh. Okay, so what is a secret about yourself that you've never shared with me or anyone?
That I be watching lesbian porn.
The scissoring? I didn't even know you watch porn.
I don't. But if I did that make me gay?
It makes you a little curious. You trade. Well, thank y'all for watching. If y'all want to see more of Jade, aka YM Baby, aka Stock Baby, aka The Realist, Y'all know where to find us. Y'all know where to find her.
And let me know in the comments what type of videos y'all want to see, what type of content y'all want, you know, what type of vibes the YouTube channel giving. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification button below.